everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Eric.
And right now, Eric and I are going to do really the most preposterous thing imaginable. Eric and I have decided to do an impromptu Netflix Roulette special. This is not planned. We've not announced this. Eric and I are going to...
This is not a dream. This is not this is not an imaginary story.
No, this is happening, and it's real. We created it, and it's real. We're going to be doing a commentary podcast on Transmorphers. This is a movie put out by Asylum Studios. They do a lot of knockoffs of popular films. And this is one, believe it or not, Eric, that we've had requested for Netflix Roulette over and over again.
This and
yeah, Birdemic also. And we almost did that one, but it's not on Netflix anymore. Yep. So we're doing Transmorphers. And instead of just doing a regular Netflix Roulette on it, we decided to do an experiment and see if we could do a commentary on a B movie and what we're assuming is, going to be a really awful B movie.
When we started, you told me I wasn't allowed to pick Asylum Pictures films.
I didn't say that, did I?
Yeah, because I was like, well, what if I did an Asylum Pictures? She's like, well, you know they're going to be bad. Why would you even bother picking it?
Well, and then people started requesting them, and so then I thought, well, maybe it'd be fun to do at least one. So we thought that the way to handle this, where it would be the most fun, at least for you, maybe, would be if we actually did a commentary while watching this. So Eric and I, we swear, have never seen this film. We know nothing about it.
I thought you were giving me carte blanche to swear. I was excited for a second.
Besides that, it's a Transformers knockoff, and it's funny too because these things always in the synopsis say in this B movie unrelated to the blockbuster transforming robot franchise, and you're like, yeah, no, it's related because they're just ripping it off. So yeah, we're gonna see what this ripoff is like, and we're going to talk through it while we're watching it, and that's probably, we're assuming that's the only way we can get through it.
If the pre-show is any indication, we're probably not going to talk about the movie, really.
Oh no, we'll try a little bit. Anyway, so we've got ourselves all ready for this. It's really late at night. Eric's about ready to fall asleep. I've been drinking.
It is 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's 3 here. I've had a little bit of a beer. I'm drinking another one right now. I had a shot of whiskey earlier. I thought this was one I should drink a little bit for. So I'm not totally lucid right now, but mostly. Anyway, so that we'll see how this goes. This might be fun. Anyway, so if you want to watch the movie with us, obviously this is going to be the most coherent thing we've ever made.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't get more professional than this, Eric.
No.
And if you want to watch this with us, go ahead and bring up Transmorphers. I'm assuming you're going to watch it on Netflix and that you don't own the film.
May God have mercy on your soul.
But go ahead and rig it up. If somehow, or rather, you're actually watching this with a DVD, get it past the menu, get it.
Well, that's a really intricate plot, and like whenever we talk about it, we're like, no, you really need to be watching this with us. It's not like those X-Men movies where you could just listen to us talk.
And be sure to if you're watching this on Netflix, to go ahead and hit the play button, hit pause, get it to 0, and be ready to hit play when I say now. And if you're not watching the movie with us, and you've actually seen this, you may know what we're talking about. But chances are this will be more fun if you watch it with us while we're actually watching it. Eric, are you ready? Eric, are you still with us?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, here we go. Everybody hit your play button right now. The Asylum presents.
So, Cap, I've been meaning to talk to you about something.
Oh no, what is that?
Well, see, I said if I'd known we were going to do this, I would have gotten alcohol. You just have it on tap.
Oh, it's not on tap. It's not like I have it in my sink and I... Oh, we've got to pay attention to this very important exposition.
These aren't awful special effects. Oh, never mind.
No, Saturn looks great.
I was wrong.
Then we sit 12,000 all sparks.
Are they doing Flash Gordon?
It kind of looks like it.
The music. Listen. It's the
Oh, I guess you're right. I was just joking, and then I was like, wow, they'd be better off if this wasn't computer generated.
I don't think the things flying through space look awful.
No, no, they're not. They're not terrible. I don't know why these aliens have dodecahedrons in space, but
Because circles are merely child's play. Hey, that city looks like a real city.
oh man, they're just they're just blowing up everything. Wow, they're wasting no time, Eric.
No, they jumped right into this. Actually,
Oh, that's because it's post-apocalyptic. Okay.
I think the sequel is actually this story because it's called Fall of Man. So I think it's actually a prequel.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. That it doesn't even look like it's there.
No, it looks
Hey, Eric, don't you feel like we're in the middle of a rail shooter right now? Like I feel like I should be shooting things.
it looks like pre Beast Wars, pre reboot. Um, ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Why do you
Griff
say
first.
that?
Um,
The track sounds like Transformers on Super Nintendo, or not Transformers, Terminator.
I actually wanted to watch the second one because it's got Bruce Boxleitner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after Babylon 5,
Yes,
that dude's career just skyrocketed.
clearly.
That
Well, at least he
he
stayed.
got to have his cameo in Tron.
Yeah, I mean, at least he kind of stayed in the same sort of movies. He's still doing sci-fi.
Oh yeah,
You know.
written, edited, and directed by Mr. Lee. This is my movie. We'll do it my way, Scott. I stole that joke
Is
from
that,
MST3K. I'm sorry.
is that how he's? I was gonna say, is that how he's known?
No, I stole that joke.
Really, this is just a great exercise, Eric. Not only are we kind of just doing MST3K, but you're stealing their jokes, man.
I I I wonder if Manos will catch it before I say it. And if he doesn't catch it, I wonder if he'll just lose sleep, being like, "What episode is it?"
I don't know. I just feel like I like that pilot more if she had plastic dinosaurs sitting right in front of her.
Is it standard operating procedure to wear sunglasses while you're looking at monitor?
Only if your set looks this much like the Matrix.
It's not an awful set.
Nope, it's not bad.
This room's actually kind of cool. It looks like something you'd have on like Sci-Fi Channel, like
This
not
looks like
like
a
in a bad
TV.
way.
That's just what I was going to say. It looks like a TV pilot.
Yeah,
It's reminding me a little bit of Stargate Atlantis. A little bit like Farscape. Yeah, it's very Sci-Fi Channel.
if they're organizing a mass suicide, then it's a mass homicide. That chick is just giving this role her all.
Yeah, she's all into this. So, whose decision was it to put the lights there?
How long do you think it's going to be before Asylum starts getting like stunt casting? Like they get the reputation for being really bad, and like all of a sudden, like Jeff Bridges is
Everybody
in.
wants to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like '60s Batman. Just everybody wants to do it now.
they
Jeff
actually
Goldblum.
have one I want to see that they put out when Battlefield LA came out called Battlefield Los Angeles, I think, or it was something like super super close. Starring Kel of Keenan and Kel.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, we should do that one. That's hilarious.
Wow, I'm really impressed. They don't have the Starship Troopers outfits. I kind of assumed that that's what they would be wearing.
Hey, check it out. It's Commander Jeremy Johns. I'm glad they still have headbands in the future.
Yeah.
This movie has the same problem that a lot of startup sci-fi things have. They just can't decide how they want the girls to wear their hair. I swear, if this was a TV show, 5 seasons from now, that girl with her hair slicked back like that would have an entirely different hairdo.
Well, that's TV in general.
She's got that Janeway syndrome. Except hers looks better than Janeway first season, I must say.
I don't. I don't hawk track.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get some Trek references in this because how can I help myself?
I don't know. I'm gonna make B5 jokes.
I feel more prepared than you. Well, what does he shoot out of that thing? Easter eggs?
Tennis balls. I really hope we get to see him use that gun.
I'm pretty sure that's what they used at the end of Kick-Ass.
See, they've got the same problem that most of these kinds of sci-fi movies have. We came to see the big
Eric, I've lost you. I can't do this by myself. Come back. Eric, come back.
I'm here.
Are you there? Oh, good. You're back. Okay. Well, that was a lot of dead air.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Um, I knocked my mic out on accident.
Ah,
This mic's
great.
really fickle.
You want
Um,
me to tell you what you missed?
no, because I'm still watching it.
This girl was like talking, and the guy still has the big gun.
Well, I what I said right after I knocked my mic out was this film's got the same problem that most big budget science fiction films have. They're really burying the lead. We came to see the big robots, and they just got people talking. I
Yeah,
want to
and
see
I
the
gotta tell
expensive
you,
special effects.
yeah, that PS1 graphic robot made me really want this thing to be just nothing but robots, like not even humans in the movie. I just want to see that the whole time.
Isn't it
Why?
interesting that we've gotten to a point?
Why does that guy have Cyclops glasses? I'm sorry, what?
I think it's really interesting that we've gotten to a point where now low budget is not stop motion. It's just computer generated, and like now, like if you see stop motion, it's in like more artistic stuff like Del Toro movies where like they actually choose it as a stylistic choice.
Why do we have a space periscope?
Um, because how else are we gonna see what's up there? Oh, we're gonna see a lot of actors reacting to stuff right above them that's not really there.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Eric, I gotta be honest with you, man. Obviously, my expectations were low. This does not look as bad as I thought it would.
No, it actually looks a little bit better than I was thinking. Okay, so that one guy is called Clinton. How cool would it be if every single character was named after a president? No social
How
message,
totally
no commentary, just
ridiculously,
everyone's named after a president.
yeah, how crazy contrived would that? And then the whole idea would be for us obnoxious like analytical type reviewers to try to figure out how the names play in their like psychology and their worldview. I'd be like, well, I'm trying to figure out how Nixon is a crook or not a crook.
Andrew Jackson, back up Jimmy Carter.
They're being really subversive by making Taft a really thin guy.
Of course, Roosevelt's gonna fight the bear, the robot bear.
Washington has a battle axe.
uh, and Lincoln just
What
keeps giving
is
all
that
of the
thing?
robots his battle plans because they ask him.
I keep thinking this is Ghostbusters. Like they're setting up a trap.
I don't think the Ghostbusters ever went out in the rain. I assume that that would affect the tachyon particles of their particle accelerator beams.
I never thought of that. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to do that.
It it might be as dangerous as crossing the streams.
Yeah, so it's just fine.
Man,
Ultimately,
that's how I have conversations. Man, you're starting to sound like one of those revolutionary types. Well, we'll never know.
I don't know. I think it's the Stargate.
Why would you have goggles and then not wear them in the rain? Isn't that the point?
Yeah, why do they have their goggles up on their heads?
That's
And they
a
still haven't pulled them down.
that's a
And now they're
fashion
running
fashion
in the rain.
choice. Nobody actually does that,
No, it's true. They're just there.
but it's in movies and cartoons a lot. People that
Yeah.
just stylistically choose to wear goggles on their head.
Up Periscope.
It doesn't look like she sees anything either. It's like they just put the radar in like a periscope thing.
Wow, there is a lot of. These sound like really comic book names. We got McGuire and
And
Blackthorn.
Nason. Oh, that guy's not
I
looking good.
I guarantee you, I'm never going to be able to match these people's names with their faces
Oh, she's stressed. You can tell because she ran
because
it.
she grabbed her head with her hands. Man, we're building up real suspense here. When we finally get to see the robots, it's going to be a big freaking deal, Eric.
I really feel like I care about these characters, and
Especially Clinton, because he was a great president.
he balanced the budget.
He made TV really entertaining.
I think he was the first president to acknowledge his Saturday Night Live skits and said he liked them and he thought they were funny.
Wow, that lady needs a lozenge.
Uh, Somebody needs to teach these people how radars work. If it shows up as part of the terrain, it doesn't show up.
I think that would have been more effective if that guy had read that the Star Wars way. It's a trap!
Oh man, really?
Here come the. Wow, that it's not there, Eric. I just don't care how you. Wow, why are robots from arcade games from 1992 chasing them?
Hey, you see that giant robot right there? It's right behind us. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to shoot it if you hadn't informed me. It was right behind us.
Everybody, look out! It's transmorphing.
But they do it dumb. He still had legs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was transmorphing.
You know what they look like? They look like the crappy robot toys that for some reason they sell at Walmart for like 20 bucks. And then you like walk over, to the Dollar General and like they've got the exact same toy for like 10 bucks and no kid ever wants it.
Oh no, they're changing. But those transmorphers have to be really careful because if they're if they are morphed for more than 3 hours, they'll be trapped in Hawkmorph.
Hey, that's actually kind of a thing in Beast Wars.
Or
Um,
maybe it's 2 hours.
I
I think it's
think
2 hours.
I think their changing is really going to be the mantra of this film, and thematically, the whole film is going to be about how we all change over time. Really, it's humanity that's changing. Well, it's the future. Everybody's got communicators. Can't you just let them know?
Yeah, she's not there anymore. She can't hear you.
Oh, it's the Blade Runner city. That didn't look awful.
No, that looked okay. How is it that the cities look okay, but the transmorphers look like my little
Why
kid
didn't you
drew?
make a movie called Transmorphers and put all your budget in the cities?
I don't understand. You could have done it with Play-Doh and it would have looked better.
What is wrong with her face?
Is she is she wearing glasses or not? I feel like she has something on her face, but I can't. But they're
It's like she's
practically
wearing
invisible.
shadow.
Yeah, and I don't mean eyeshadow. Wait, why did we just go split screen, Eric?
It's like 24.
But they're in the same room. And stop quoting Shakespeare. Oh, she's gonna be the bad guy mole type lady. I can already tell by the way she shakes her head back and forth. She's a crazy person.
She's crazy.
I just don't think that she's overacting enough for this movie. Or maybe the rest of them aren't coming up to her
Everyone else
level.
is too subtle.
Yeah, they're too subtle.
I think she thought she was
Hey, it's
in.
Ursa! Where's Non?
I I think the evil chick thinks that she's in like the porn parody of Transformers.
That's a good point. Like maybe every other scene she starts grabbing the sides of her jacket and the director has to say, no, don't start taking anything off. You're not in that kind of movie.
It might sell more.
She's still bouncing her head back and forth every time she says something.
I think she thinks that's acting. Why are we getting a try screen? They didn't even
I
say
don't know. We're
anything.
in the same room.
They didn't even say anything.
I don't see you in a cryogenic chamber. Maybe you're the coward.
Oh my God! Stop shaking your head. It's fine.
She's
Now.
still doing it. Wow. I'm just imagining her as a thespian in high school.
What is on
Like,
this lady's face?
I don't know, it's futuristic or something. Hey, look, it's Captain America.
Oh yeah. You almost said Captain Logan, didn't you?
No, I just couldn't think of Captain America. I was too distracted by all the freeziness.
He's got freeze on his face.
Okay,
Watch
well, that
out, the
wasn't even
dinosaurs! The Ice
slight.
Age!
The Ice Age! Oh, he's the cool guy with a different accent. You got to have one of those.
How many hours? Where's
Itchy.
Scratchy?
we've got to have we've got to have the cool guy with the accent. We've got to have the cool guy with the different with the weird like eclectic nickname that we'll never have a reason for why he's called that. Or maybe we will and it'll be stupid.
I feel like Captain gives you more power than what they're acting like.
Yeah, I would think so too. But, I guess it depends on the kind of organization that it is and I mean,
I'm
different.
I'm gonna bet you money this guy tried out for Doctor Who.
Wow, that's interesting. I could kind of see that.
He kind of reminds me of Christopher Eccleston, like a not good actor, Christopher Eccleston. Although he's easily the best actor in this film thus far, after the CG robot. Yeah,
I don't know, man. The lady shaking her head back and forth has dimension, man. There's some depth in that there.
each of those shakes means something to her character.
See, he used to be frozen, so now he's cold.
Don't don't tell him that the Knicks lost last season because he'll just lose it. Oh, you didn't read Transmet. Never mind. There's a whole thing about Like if because cryo freezing doesn't work, but if it did, and you came back like flying cars and aliens, that wouldn't mess you up. You expect that. It's the little details.
Oh, are you talking about that comic book, Transmorphopolitan?
By Warren Rellis.
Did you did you see Paul Schaefer sitting there with those glasses?
No, I missed it.
I really kind of expected the Late Show band to just start playing in the background. You know, they might have all that lens flare in the new Star Trek movies, but at least all the lights aren't like on the floor and the walls and the tables.
The Military Advisory Council, is that the other two actors we've seen thus far?
Yeah, I think so. We can't have ideology in this movie. Let's not go there.
I'm
She's like, look, I'm in charge of this operation, and I say this is a movie about giant robots.
I'm not sure what they're arguing about. Like he walked in and was like, "Hey, can I have?" No, you're under my orders. But if I'm supposed to do my job, you were given the rank of captain.
Yeah, the red alert went off in her head that this movie was almost about something. She's got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Your mom's resources are limited.
Regardless of what your eyeshadow says.
Hey, you just woke me up. I don't even know if these machines are real.
And I've been watching the movie for 25 minutes, and I'm pretty sure they're not. Oh, itchy.
That's just what
God.
the Nazis said.
See, he's all unkempt and looks like he spends his weekends at bars, and he's got to have it. He's got to be that guy with the nickname.
He's the wild card. Also,
Right.
probably gonna die.
Yeah, but probably in some kind of like self-sacrificial sort of way. Let's see if we can call this entire movie
Wait,
in
did you see that?
first
Did you
minute.
see?
What?
He delivered the entire live dialogue and was like, "Yeah." I don't think that was he was supposed to do that.
What is that table for? It looks like there should be a dead person on it. I'm pretty sure their situation room is a morgue.
Who's he supposed to stay away from? See, they hooked me now.
Yeah, I've got to find out the background of all these intricate interpersonal relationships, Eric.
Who was married 3 months after him and her, or her and other girl that I don't know who she's talking about?
I don't know. I'm still pretty sure that all these people are played by 3 actors.
That just keep changing their hair.
I'm just kidding. Even the acting is not as bad as I expected it to be.
It's about where
With
I
the
thought it would
exception of the
be.
lady with her head bobbing back and forth, but that's just entertaining.
They told me not to talk to you. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do because you came and you're speaking at me.
You know, the reason I'm going to have such a hard time keeping track of who these characters are, Eric, is because the director doesn't want me to look at the actors. He wants me to look at these bright lights that are giving me a headache.
If only there were like split screens when people were talking that focused on their faces.
Right, yeah. I think they just want to wow us with the fact that they have more than one camera.
And somebody got a great deal on lights.
I'm pretty sure they got these uniforms by killing off the X-Men.
Guys, my dad just got promoted GE. Free fluorescent bulbs to everyone. That would have been funny if I didn't stumble over my words.
Yeah, I was impressed for part of that.
That's a hard word to say. At 4:30 in the morning.
Well, we were just establishing the crap out of the sky.
Which is funny because I would have assumed that it would be all dark because everything I've ever seen has established to me that in the apocalypse there's only night.
Yeah, yeah. The robots take away the sunlight.
Who gave the dude who just came out of cryo freeze a gun?
I don't know. I mean, clearly he's completely right in the head right now.
Yeah.
That guy is lucid. He passed all of his
And
exams
it's
that
not
they
like
never had him take.
every single decision he's tried to make, he's been yelled at for.
Look, they really are the X-Men in the Matrix.
So is that chick's mutant power to put shadow over her eyes? I can't tell if she's supposed to be beat up or if it's like in Blade Runner where
No, it's
the
just
chick
makeup.
puts it's
I'm positive.
weird.
No, it's wonky. It looks like war paint.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh man, here comes Tucker. he just got punched. What?
But
Oh, here comes Smythe. We got Tucker and Smythe. I'm sorry, these names are cracking me up. Keep your shirt on, Lieutenant. Come
I'm
on, hit
gonna
me.
listen to you. You're just gonna
All
punch
of you.
me.
Okay, well, I told you all to hit me. Why are you taking turns? See, look, it is the Matrix. They're moving in bullet time.
Or punch time. Ah ha ha ha. Five people just attacked you and one of them hit you.
Yeah, and not all at the same time. You're like, everybody hit me. It's like, how did they know what the choreography was? Who starts?
Who told him to do that?
I don't
Was
know
that
what.
a character choice? I'm gonna growl.
I'm not sure what the point was of any of that.
I don't. I maybe it's like Pacific Rim where they're establishing that they're drift compatible.
Yeah, you know what the difference is between this and Pacific Rim?
Uh,
I didn't have a headache 20 minutes into that movie because of all these lights on the
what if
walls.
you watched it in 3D?
For me, it wouldn't have made any difference.
That's true. Oh, that dude's so dead. The second they walk out that door.
How many people do you think will die in this movie? Will this be one of those where one person's left alive?
Um, I think it's gonna be like Monty Python, where like everybody's gonna die and then it's gonna cut back and all the characters are gonna be there.
I gotta give it credit where it's due, though. This set looks okay.
This looks like it could be a sci-fi TV show set.
Yeah, it really does. I'm kind of impressed with that part.
Yeah. Who are you?
This movie immediately has the problem that a lot of big sci-fi things do, or that a lot of sci-fi things do, where they have way too many random interchangeable characters.
Yeah.
There's no reason we need this many people in this movie. Like, just give us a smaller ensemble cast. Give me like 4 or 5 people to keep track of. I feel like I'm seeing like, wait, what is he doing?
He's checking her
What
pulse.
I saw? Oh, okay. I thought we were about to go to a fondling place. There have been 4 or 5 points already where I'm with you. I keep wondering if this is going to go to a pornographic place.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? A fondling place?
Yeah. I thought the movie was going to go in that direction.
Mom, the man's touching me in a fondling place.
No, not that. Not her fondling place. Wow. Well, we must have expected that this would become the raunchiest thing on Geekvolution. I apologize immediately. I meant that the movie was whatever.
This is
Anyway.
TV 14. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's
No,
not gonna
no,
go to a
you're right.
fondling place.
No, I didn't really think it would. I just had. Surely you did too. I mean, I was just like, where are his hands going?
I kind of wonder why these aren't R. Like I kind of feel like making these like soft core like would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, there's not anything else going for it. um,
There, you know what?
I,
I'm gonna say this
it's just
guy's trying
it's
really
just
hard.
stressed out. Yeah.
Not in like a mean like the other chick where she's trying too hard. He's he's given a performance for serious.
See, a name like Xandria, yeah, she's your supervillain. Anybody who walks around with hair like that, bobbing her head back and forth and talking like she's talking, you don't give her access to anything dangerous.
So Xandria, here's the button for the nukes.
Yeah, yeah. Clearly, she's the shadiest person here. Followed up by the guy who you just pulled out of ice on the principle of
What's
the
up with
thing.
the chick right behind him?
What is she
What
wearing?
wardrobe department gave her that?
Nobody else is dressed like that. What is she? Oh, here's Paul Schaefer again.
Wow.
Alexstrovich. My last name is Alexstrovich.
Alistrofov Elektra.
Alexstrovich. Try saying that 5 times fast.
That doesn't make any sense.
They think for the okay. Hold on, I'm trying to pick up on all this important information about how these robots work.
This doesn't make sense. No, no. That's like saying that the that's like saying the programming data of your computer is on its battery. That doesn't make sense.
Bot HQ. Yeah, that's clever.
I like that she was being mocking, and he's like, "It's actually more complex." No
You just
crap.
can't even pick up on it.
They just said countermeasure twice in the same sentence. That's two sentences in a row that that guy said that ended with the same word. He had two sentences that ended with countermeasure and two
She's
sentences
a
that ended with
commander. Who gave her that rank? Wow. I just feel like at the first chance she gets, she's gonna kill everyone there for no other reason than she feels like it.
How much you want to bet she's a pretender? She's just gonna transform and she's gonna be a robot the whole time.
Yeah, probably so. That would be kind of cool. I'd be okay with that. Mostly because I want to see how they're gonna pull that off with this budget. Do you feel like Paul Schaefer here is supposed to be the Daniel Jackson of this world?
You know, I really wish that they did the Silent Pictures did their riff on Inception.
Yeah. I
This
really don't understand
this
why they
guy
make
and
these
not taking
movies.
orders.
I really want to know what the point is of making obvious knockoffs of popular
Oh,
movies.
I I actually know that the answer to that.
Okay.
People are stupid. No, no, no.
But are
I
people
no,
that
no, no,
stupid?
no, 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 no. I'm yes. See, this started as a video store thing. Um, People are really dumb, and they'll see a trailer for a movie, and then they'll go to the video store and say, "Hey, do you have Transformers?" And Transformers is in the theaters. They don't have it. Oh, well, we have this thing called Transmorphers. Oh, well, that sounds close enough. That's why these movies exist. That's how it started. Was they made movies knowing that people were dumb enough to go to video stores asking for movies that are in theaters.
Well, I just can't imagine. And I guess I'm just too into movies and stuff, but I can't imagine the mindset of somebody who goes, "Well, it's close enough," on like a film they want to
Well,
see.
with some
Like they don't even care about the project. They're like, "Well, I don't know, just the idea of some giant robots kind of appeals to me a little bit."
with
None of them are gonna watch this and actually like it.
with some of them, uh, they're really tricky because like when War of the Worlds came out, they released War of the Worlds.
Yeah, because that's a public domain
Yep.
property. You can make that. You and I could make that right now, Eric.
It would not have as good production value as this film, I'll tell you that.
No, it wouldn't. Unfortunately, we might be able to manage to get better acting. Maybe.
Bet
I really don't get the point of the split
I
screen
don't. I
at all. It's completely
Just the
arbitrary.
split screen is a scene transition there.
Yeah, yeah, why?
I feel like she's trying really hard to be Elijah Dushku.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, I tell you what, there's one thing I will remember from this, Eric, and that is the word aviatrix.
Do you know why anyone is arguing? I.
No, but I'm also talking through this movie.
That's true. I don't feel like anyone. I don't know. Like everyone's arguing, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it really does seem like just easy excuses for drama and infighting and
Is this the fondling place you were thinking of?
this
A, a
this
bunch
action is
of kind
horrible.
of scantily clad women beating each other up?
Yeah, this
Maybe
action is
she does have
terrible.
black eyes. Maybe that's
This
what that
random.
is.
Well, this probably happens every couple of hours.
Man, Divatox
Ooh.
just stopped all them from fighting.
Yeah, Diva talks in her aviatrixes.
Have you
I
ever
don't even
actually
think these
been in
girls
that
know what they're yelling
situation
about.
where everyone starts yelling at once to explain themselves?
Um, yeah, I've seen it, but not it obviously never comes off as that forced because I don't live in a world that is scripted out for me.
By poorly CGI robots?
Right. Oh, she's still doing it. Stop shaking your head. What film school did you? What acting school did you go to that told you to do that?
What? Sign up, paycheck. The world is run by robots.
And this war has been going on for hundreds of years.
What? Who? That's what I'm really confused about. Is it seems like they're arguing about whether or not they should fight the robots, but nobody's giving an alternative.
And plus, if this has been going on for hundreds of years, it seems like this argument would have happened
It's crunch
already.
time again.
Well, you sure shake your head more than anybody else.
She's
That's
probably
for
got the
darn
toughest
sure.
neck muscles in the cast.
Yeah, there's no way around that. She's definitely got a thicker neck than anybody else.
She's got crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not the villain. Maybe she's like the wild spunky chick.
Well, then it's just a hilarious overacting thing.
Yeah, like maybe she's trying to be who's the chick from Battlestar? Starburst, Starfire,
Okay, hold on. I swear, Starburst, Starbuck,
Starbuck.
Starburst. Yeah, when I first heard about Battlestar, I was a little on the fence about it because I didn't know about the idea of a female Starburst. So, this thing in the middle with the alcohol in it totally looks like they've been playing Tiddlywinks in it.
Are you waiting to see an actor you kind of recognize?
Ooh, he backward engineered their technology, but just a little bit. What does that mean?
Well, he got a pinky, and
How
he
do you slightly reverse engineer something? I did it backwards. I went all the way to the end, but only a little bit.
so
I don't know what that means.
is he white Morpheus? Is that what he's doing?
Okay, so is he talking about androids? Or what is he talking about?
I think he's supposed to be Morpheus, and he's like programming things.
I still say he's Daniel Jackson.
Actually, he looks a lot like
Paul Schaefer.
no, he looks like I can't Woody Harrelson in Natural Born Killers.
Oh, you're right. He kind of does.
Now people are sad. I thought they were arguing.
Yeah. Maybe
See,
these two like each other.
I think the strength of this film is is that it's really a deep analyzation of social interactions. It's almost a genius level satire. Are they kissing?
Oh, they're sad and lesbian. Okay, all right. So now we at least know
Was she the
there's some
chick
sort of.
before who said that she was married 3 months
I don't.
after he was in cryo freeze?
Yeah, I thought so.
Do
So
not
I guess
power
they
your
have.
weapons until we're fighting.
So we have this. So we have one romantic relationship so far. So at least we have that going
Possibly
on,
two, because hey, he's wearing his goggles.
and there's no rain or anything. Oh, that was creepy.
I can't watch my back and everyone else's. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean it's not like I have eyes in the back of my
Are
head.
you a robot? That sounds like robots speak to me.
Yeah, no. Now they're wearing their goggles. What was keeping them from putting them on in the first place?
He put binoculars up to his goggles.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. That would be the point to put them up on top of your head.
And now the other guy has the Men in Black gun.
Look at the sheer number of random people I'm supposed to care about. We are 40 minutes into this movie, and I feel like it just got started.
There's no way we're 40 minutes in this movie.
We are. We're 40 minutes in.
I've seen one robot.
Yeah, and a bunch of people just arguing about
I feel like
nothing
I'm
and
watching
hitting
the
each
real
other randomly, and
Transformers.
a lady bobbing her head back and forth, and a bunch of really gratuitous scenes of chicks either hitting each other or kissing because I guess the guys are supposed to watch this and be really into that. I don't know.
Who is supposed to watch this?
Well, that's true.
Oh man.
Wow, here they come. Here come the Cyclops robots.
You know, they're not animated well, but I have to say, design-wise,
They're okay.
they're kind of better than the Michael Bay Transformers. They
Well, at
don't
least
look
I can
like
tell what
garbage.
they're. At least I can tell what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
But no, they don't look like they're there or anything.
No.
Every time you move to them, it looks like we're now in a really badly 1994 animated CGI thing.
Yeah, it looks like the Roughneck Troopers or something.
Get them! Oh, well, at least they try. At least they're trying a shot where the humans and the robots are both kind of there. It doesn't look good, but they're trying it. Why are we stunning them?
You know, I think what's really smart,
Why does
uh,
stun work better than kill?
well, because
No, really, it's like we're firing.
they're
Switch to stun.
reprogramming them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with what's actually going on in this movie.
Well, I was complaining about how it doesn't make sense to put like coded battery into battery.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that was the best subtitle ever. Woman yells.
Yeah, and while it said that, we were looking at like 14 people. I don't even know which woman was yelling.
Woman. I don't think the subtitler did either.
I gotta be honest with you, Eric. This is gonna sound really mean. I feel like I'm watching a bunch of people playing laser tag.
Yeah, but in a really cool like laser tag environment.
Yeah,
They
again,
could
the
have just made
environments
the
are
laser
okay.
tag movie, and I think I would have been okay with that.
Yeah, laser tag, the movie.
Hey, you're laughing. There was a cartoon.
You're ruining my jokes with history.
I'm just saying there was a laser tag cartoon. So I'm kind of wondering if Transmorphers didn't really make the money that they thought it was, because they didn't make a Transmorphers 3 when Transformers 3 came out.
Yeah, maybe Transmorphers 2 just didn't do as well as the original. And maybe the first one sold okay because people were just that curious, and the sequel came out, and they were like, "Well, 40 minutes in, nothing's happened yet."
When does Bruce Boxleitner show up?
Take out the get it.
Oh,
Whoa, it's
there's some
transmorphing.
transmorphing.
There it goes. Oh, it's on fire, and now it's melting.
Was it melting or deactivating? I
Wow.
couldn't
So
tell.
really, was that gonna be our big middle of the movie action scene?
Probably.
And now we're just back in here talking? Wow.
You know, I
Eric,
complimented the set.
this movie has 40 minutes left. That's how much time we have left.
I complimented the set. I think it's a set with like 3 rooms.
Yeah, I mean, it looked okay, but I didn't think we were gonna spend the whole movie in
I'm
it.
kind of tired of it. No, those are different lights. Do you see the lights? They were different. They had like pipe.
There were, yeah. Okay, well, at least this action scene's not totally over yet. But did you just throw a disc?
No, it was a frisbee.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was you just. Are you playing frisbee golf?
Attacking
Like,
each other because it looked like the robots were attacking each other. Man, that big MIB gun was a huge letdown. It just shoots a laser like everything else.
yeah. Why? Why do you even have
God,
that?
Blake,
He's like, well, I just like big guns.
that wasn't even the
Her
correct
name is
thing.
Karina. I'll see if I can remember that for the remaining 40 minutes.
Who is
How many characters are in this? You notice it's not even just like 5 important people and a bunch of random extras. Everybody has a name, and it's like we're supposed to remember all of them.
which one is Blair? Because
I don't
something
know.
happened to her.
Like none of these people are memorable, with the exception of the lady bobbing her head back and forth. But that's just because of the weird
And the
acting.
British guy because of his accent.
Yeah, and Itchy because his name is Itchy, and he was frozen.
And he's kind of the wild
And
card. Oh, they all
and
have
the
frisbees.
and the admiral
Why
lady
don't
who's in charge
wait,
because she sits at
wait.
a desk. What?
Why are they losing the war? They have discs that just kill them in one
Kill
hit.
all? Yeah, Cappy. I've never heard that. I've never heard anyone call the captain a Captain Cappy.
And they keep talking like they're on a walkie-talkie.
But they're not talking into anything.
No, they're
They're not even tapping a badge on their shoulder, or I mean, on their on their shirt or anything.
I'm gonna start calling you Cappy.
Oh no, man! I'm gonna end up with this horrible nickname because we had the audacity to watch this
Everyone
movie.
start calling Captain Logan Cappy in all
Oh,
of the
don't know. By the way, we're trying really hard to get some kind of mileage out of this.
yeah,
I gotta apologize if our commentary is boring because there's nothing going on.
they're shooting robots. Well, you know, I kind of thought we were it looks better than I thought it was going to, but it's less coherent than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I literally have no idea what's going on.
Like I thought this would be harder to watch. This is just like nothing to watch.
It's literally like I'm looking at a blank screen.
Yeah, the last 45 minutes I feel like I've been flipping through channels trying to find something to watch.
Ah, it's that Grant Morrison thing. He said, with Final Crisis, he wanted to make a comic book where it felt like channel flipping. This is the same idea. They wanted to make a film that felt like channel flipping. Is that tower important? Because I've never seen it
So,
before this scene.
I think that's a Transmorpher.
Oh.
I think one of the Transmorphers turned into that thing. Or at least
I,
that's my guess.
why is that fun?
I don't think I
It's
don't
just
think
drifting
there's
to a
been
building. I don't understand.
any point so far where I've thought, oh, it makes perfect sense for that Transmorpher to be transmorphing right now. Like, why do they change shape, Eric?
Okay, well, to be fair, there
Yeah.
are a number of Transformers that have guns and then transform into like a cannon. So it's not any less realistic than like Alvatron.
No, but the thing is,
Megatron.
they're doing it in the middle of a battle. It's not like they're trying to hide or something. It's not like they're one thing and they're pretending like they're not a transformer, and
That's
then suddenly, oh look, I'm a big robot. This is I'm in the middle of a fight, and then I transmorph, and then I start firing again. They don't seem to be gaining anything tactically by doing that. Oh, plot twist.
uh, why does that matter?
No, I don't get that either. In fact, that was the assumption I made the whole time.
Yeah.
So I guess the idea is they thought that they were fighting aliens with robots, but it turns out the robots are actually the aliens. Is that supposed to be the big deal?
I guess I assume the robots were sentient. Maybe it's not like a big twist, like it's like, oh, we're so dumb. Of course, if there were like alien overlords, they would have shown up by now and like made demands or something.
Yeah, they're doing that typical Transformers and Matrix thing that we're just familiar with in this sort of science fiction of we created the bad guys and we made machines and machines are coming to attack us now.
I don't
But
think
if you don't do anything with it, then it's you're just ripping stuff off.
I don't think they're suggesting that we made them.
Yeah, they just said that.
Did they?
Yeah, they said that they're the aliens and we made them. Yeah, they said
Oh,
that.
I missed that we made them. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
just Battlestar Galactica.
yeah.
Okay. Where's the sexy Transmorphers?
Well, see, they don't need them because they have like 14 chicks you're supposed to keep track
But
of.
none of those chicks can like be sexy and nobody else can see them.
That's true, and that was cool.
Which one of these are Baltar?
Did you watch through all of Battlestar?
Oh, absolutely not. I've just seen the miniseries.
Oh, okay. I've watched all the way through it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I mean to watch it.
It has Dean Stockwell in it. It's
Okay, that shot right there, that was what I thought the entire movie was going to be.
yeah. Oh man, everybody get behind this foam!
No, that's not foam. Somebody knows somebody who's somebody in construction, and they gave them a roadblock for this scene.
Everybody get behind this thing that you can't possibly duck behind because
Why
it's
did
not
they
very
move
tall.
away from the thing that you can't possibly duck behind?
No idea.
I feel like that was a hoorah moment and I missed it. They do have about as much personality as the robots in Transformers.
Yeah, the humans too.
Have about as much personality as the robots in Transformers.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I'm sitting here thinking while I'm watching this is, do I want a movie like Transformers where I had like a couple of major characters that just annoyed me most of the time, or do I want a whole bunch of characters that I can't keep track of and care
Well, we
nothing
got another
about?
name
Which
just
would I
now, which is
prefer?
Van Ryberg. I think I
You
think
should
that this
totally talk.
script was a joke and they never used the same name twice.
you might you might be
Because
right.
I don't think I've ever seen the same name twice.
There are a lot more Transmorphers now. Whoa. Okay, they blow up way too easily
Why are we
for
losing?
hundreds of years. Yeah, I mean we are just kicking the crap out of these Transmorphers, Eric.
Why do we need to input the data battery power core thing?
I don't know. This movie is giving me nothing. No,
Who's inside? Who are they?
this movie is not doing very well at giving me pause about how
Karina's
mechanized
out
our
there. I thought
society
they got
is.
Blair. What's going on?
Maybe we would understand it better if we weren't talking over it.
I'm reading all the subtitles. Oh, she is her wife.
She and she are married.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't think those were the ones we saw kissing.
No, were they not?
I don't.
I
That's.
thought that's the idea was that they were kissing and then so we're supposed to know that they're together and then now bad
I
things
didn't
have
think
happened to
it
her.
was her because she's got distinct hair, and both of the chicks that were kissing had like longer hair, and I don't know. Wow,
Now there's some
that was a
character
green
named
screen.
Rand. I can't keep up with all these people. It's going down,
They
Eric.
were already suited up, didn't they? Weren't they just in combat in those outfits?
Wow, look at that robot opened up. Eric, you ever feel like you're watching a scene where there's like four people in it and one of them can act?
Have you ever watched a movie where every scene it feels like you just accidentally flipped on? You're not really sure what's going on in this movie? Every single scene. It's like Memento, but I don't think when I get to the end I'm going to understand everything.
Wait, now they're called Z-Bots? Didn't I play with those as toys when I was a
They
kid?
said Z-bots earlier, but I thought that was like a designation of like part of the robots.
Yeah, maybe there's different ones that have different designations, like these little ones with the
Okay,
that are bipeds are called Z-Bots or something. I don't
here's
know.
what really bothers me about.
I don't know why I'm trying to figure out the lore of this, but
Okay, you know what bothers me about
I'm
Woody
here.
Harrelson
You
is,
mean Paul Schaefer?
yeah,
Yeah.
he he's the techno jargon guy. He's the that guy. But
Yeah,
they're
he's your techno
using
battle guy.
small words, so I know what he's saying is wrong, and it's bothering me. Hydroclamps is the first time he said something that I didn't know what it was.
And then he said thermodimes.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Well, what's a hydro clamp? Something that clamps and has water in it? What does that mean?
No, it grabs water. It's a shovel. Let's be honest.
You know, the biggest thing that's not working about this, despite just there's too many characters and I don't care about them, is again like we're all right now supposed to be all freaked out because oh no they're coming and they've broken our perimeters, but I know they're gonna walk outside in 5 minutes, they're gonna blow every one of them up with no problem.
I also know that whatever storage shed that they shot this in that they rented, they don't have the budget to blow up the roof and have like robots grab through.
Oh yeah, we're probably not gonna see robots running all the way through that, and the thing is we need to because that's the only thing that could possibly pay off the crazy amount of time we've spent in here.
I don't think anyone has a rank here. Everybody just talks down to everybody else.
Well, yeah, and what's annoying is I don't feel like we've got standard rank insignia. I mean, like we've got a couple people with stars, but they all have two, I think. I mean, I'm having a hard time telling you who is outranking whom.
I
This lady
think
has no rank insignia at all. She doesn't even look like she's wearing a uniform, but she's in charge of everybody.
I think this is like
What's with the wardrobe in this movie?
I think this is like kids playing where it's like, well, I'm a captain. Well, I'm a commander. Captain's higher than commander. No, it's not. Yes, it is. My dad was a commander, and now he says he's higher than captain.
Shut up, Cappy.
Another bot? Proprietary technology. That didn't even make sense in the context he used it.
I really am doing my very best to figure out what is actually happening right now.
The third what? How can you have a second before a third if the third one didn't work out?
I don't know. So they were trying to make a machine.
Why do you know this hundreds of years into the war?
Yeah, that's part of the problem too. Is they're trying to make their scope too big. It doesn't make sense that this has been going on because it really doesn't feel like they've been at this very long.
No, it feels like the robot showed up and these people just all ran into a bunker.
Yeah, this is a classic example of a movie that needs to be minimalistic. Oh, he's a
Oh,
robot.
somebody listened to Ridley Scott talk about Blade Runner and how Deckard's supposed to be a replicant.
Yeah, I figured somebody was a robot.
Why even bother? So this really is just Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
His first human-looking robot was not a sexy lady. I don't believe that for a second. That guy doesn't give
But
me
that,
that.
yeah, that guy, I totally agree with you. He's always known.
All 6 years in cryosleep, he knew.
You know, to
So
be
was he
fair,
not really in
at least the guy
cryosleep?
that turns out, but what I was going to say is, at least the guy that turns out to be a robot is the Best actor there.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get a 24 thing where now he's gonna act like a robot.
How's that a 24 thing?
Well, like when you find out they're
Oh,
bad
I know what you
robots.
mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, where like, but he did just say, "Well, I've always known," so that wouldn't be so bad because like if he doesn't have any reason to hide
stop
now.
saying fuel cell. You don't know what it means. I can't
Okay,
believe you don't know what it means, but you don't know what fuel
okay,
cell
so
means.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. What is the problem with that?
He's he's essentially saying you can transfer data in fuel cells. He's going to use the fuel cell to transfer data into a communication tower that's going to distribute across all the robots and
That makes no
reprogram them.
sense.
No, like I said before, it would be like saying like I'm I installed Skype on my laptop battery. That's essentially what it's saying.
Yeah, well, yeah, it would be like I took my laptop battery and I plugged it into my USB drive, and I'm gonna put some data on it.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So obviously, evil chick is not evil yet.
No,
I think
or
she's just
probably never
spunky.
will be. Yeah, and she doesn't come off as spunky. She comes off as a crazed lunatic. Although she's less of a lunatic right now because they haven't been giving her as much screen time as she had at the beginning. I really don't know why half of these scenes are here. Like, don't you feel like the
Half?
revelation of him being a robot should have come earlier?
I don't know why any of these scenes are here. I don't know. What is with that chick? There was another one. There was a different chick in like the silver outfit just in the background. I think these people could aspire to be Power Rangers actors.
Maybe 10 years ago. So now we're ramping up for our big climactic
Okay, so they
action
haven't seen
scene,
each
and
other.
I still feel like this movie just started.
They haven't seen each other since she yelled at him. What changed that they're now cool?
That she knows he's a robot, I guess.
Does she know she wasn't in the room?
I'm assuming they just
Did
let
everybody know and
everybody
just
in
didn't
on it.
tell him?
That's the sense I got just because she was acting so different towards him, but I don't know. You know, their aircraft look better than the robots.
There's the chicken that's silver. I don't understand.
Like everything CG in this movie looks better than the thing it's being sold on.
Yeah,
That room is really green for no reason.
I don't.
Okay, never mind. Those don't look any better than the robots. Oh man, is she leading? She's leading the pack?
Yeah,
The crazy the bobblehead chick is leading the pack? Now I gotta be honest with you. That aircraft that just lifted up out of the hangar bay, there's some Enterprise that looks almost that bad.
There's some Babylon 5 that looks that bad, but the thing
Yeah,
about
but
Babylon,
Bab 5 was made before that. I'm talking
yeah, that's what I was
2003.
gonna say. The thing about Babylon 5 is
That
it came
bad.
out in '92.
No, that's okay. I can forgive that. Once they went to CG and Star Trek, it was all over because it always looked better in
You
models.
know what I'll say about this movie that was made in 2008 or 2005 or whenever this was made?
No, this was '07.
Okay, you know what I'll say about this movie, that was made in 2007?
Yes.
Its special effects do look better than the last Starfighter.
Oh, I don't know about
At
that.
least on par.
I don't know, man. I thought Last Starfighter was better integrated than this. I at least feel like I'm still in the same
The thing
movie
about
when
last
we go
Starfighter
to
is
special
it
effects shot.
ships, so it's easier to integrate.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta say, I don't hate the robot designs. They look
I
like
think they're just
robots,
ultra generic.
which, is better than overly complicated, looks like trash welded together.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Her head will wobble, but it will not fall down. As opposed to
She is
last time
way
before
too
we were
calm.
running, when we were launching a half-out strike.
Well, any way we slice it, we know that all we have to do is shoot in the right direction and they'll blow up.
We just have to throw frisbees, and they're gone.
Yeah, I mean, your technology is amazing. Why are you freaking out? See, this is part of the problem is that we have way too many characters and they all seem really incompetent because this war should have been over hundreds of years
And I
ago.
think I'm still being introduced to new characters.
Well, isn't this the girl that's supposed to be the wife of the other girl?
I don't know because she's with the weird makeup girl, and I think she made it back. I still don't know what happened to Blair. They made a big deal about Blair. Look, Raphael. That name has not
Yeah,
mentioned.
that name just came out of nowhere.
I think they're still
But that doesn't
introduced.
mean that every one of these random names is really a character we're supposed to know, but a lot of them seem like they're supposed to be.
Uh,
And I thought the girl that was the one lady's wife was like in huge danger and that was part of the thing. Like
yeah, but earlier they said Blair. They're like, we lost Blair. We have to get Blair. And then when they got back, they were like, Katrina. We have to find Katrina. And I don't know what happened to Blair.
wouldn't it be great if that was the big joke?
That,
That just there's that lady in that weird outfit again.
which is not the same lady that was in the weird outfit earlier.
No, it is.
Is it? Then she
I
changed her
think
hair
so.
because she had like silver hair before. Now she's got ponytails.
Is she? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things with the hair in this with the girls. There's like pigtails and this is weird and eccentric. But
Those
it
all
could
didn't
be
fit in that thing.
that kind of thing could be fun if it was what are they flying in?
Motors, sky cycles. Really? That's the delivery you went with?
Wow, this could be in the '66 Batman movie with the umbrellas.
I think those were better integrated.
No, they yeah, they look better than this. Wow. Why couldn't the whole movie be this scene?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna say like I'm entertained in the way I'd like to be, but
I don't know what's going on.
can we change that line from engage the ARVs to engage the RVs? Because I kind of want to see just a whole fleet of flying Winnebagos right now.
They don't know what it's like to be in a starship.
I'm with you though. I have no idea what's going on right now.
There's people on the ground, there's people in the sky, there's people with sky cycles that I thought were fighting with the people in the planes, but I was wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say the same thing you said earlier, Eric. So that's the line you went with. That's the delivery you went with. Wow. So she's not a crazy psychopath. She just occasionally acts like one.
Yeah, no, she's the spunky chick. She is
She's the big yeah.
she's
She's
Starbucks.
Starburst.
They didn't change how they were flying at all when they switched to flight pattern Delta 226.
I still feel like there's nothing about these robots where the transmorphing is mattering.
No,
Like they're just robots, and occasionally they change to look like a different shaped robot. I'm pretty sure they just change because they don't feel like being the shape they are right now.
I'm also pretty sure they don't have the
Change.
budget to have them change because we've seen it like 3 times.
Well, that's true too.
General
So you have
Veers
to
is
have that.
here?
Who's that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the people Darth Vader kills. Or is that Admiral Veers?
They're blasting emags, Eric. They hate online magazines. They just can't even.
Well, they don't understand. The computers aren't built for the same formatting as an online magazine. It's really annoying to scroll through. You
Oh,
know.
it's another transmorphing.
Oh,
Okay, well at least that time he put his guns on his head so he could fire at this guy. Okay, did we really have to have the same kind of bad CG for our satellites? Like, we couldn't at least build something that looked like a satellite?
You know that people that know these people still have satellites in their yard. You could just go shoot those.
Yeah, and then you can just integrate them with the background if you want them to look giant. Trust me, it would look better than what they just did.
Did you see her bouncing?
Yeah.
You know what I'll give props for on this movie? They have pretty consistent rain. Like it doesn't look like they're just like drizzling uh like
No,
water
but
on somebody.
some of it's really CG looking. I mean, like,
I think it's CG looking when it's on the robots. But like I mean that's I'm just giving them props for.
I know I'm not. No, I'm with you. You're right about that. I know I'm not the first person who's ever said this, but there's not an actor alive that can convincingly deliver. No.
Not anymore. Like at this point,
Well,
it's silly and cliched. I think you can go back to old movies and see it done delivered okay.
well, it worked okay in Star Wars. Not the prequels, but like when Luke Skywalker did it.
I don't think he yells no. I think he just says that's impossible.
Oh, maybe he doesn't say no. Maybe that's why that worked. But that's impossible is a better line than no.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
if you buy the Blu-rays, you get to see Darth Vader say no as the Emperor Lightning's Luke.
Oh yeah, wow. Like the thing that they made fun of, that fans made fun of the most, they decided to do again.
Well, they wanted it to, as you know, George Lucas said, it's like poetry. It has to rhyme. Are they a thing? I thought she was
So
married to.
they're a no, that's not her. That's not her. I don't think. See, that's the thing. I can't keep track of these characters.
Yeah, I don't know who's married to the chick who was super mean until she wasn't.
Like I said, I
I
think
guarantee you,
it's the.
every single one of those actors on screen has been given a character name, and we just don't know it. One of them, Raphael.
I think it's the part Oriental looking lady.
Ooh, that was nice.
Come on, Rogue Squadron. Who's Richter?
Take what? Who are they? What crossfire?
For all these people. Why
Why is
does
the chicken silver there?
I know, I still don't get that. Whoa, look at that.
Why did they get off their sky cycles?
That was the funniest thing in the movie so far. Just where they were supposed to look like they were on this like really grandiose looking
What
set
are
and they're
on the
tiny.
walls?
That looked really funny. This is a little obviously Star Wars looking.
This is laser tag.
This is totally laser tag.
I think a real failing in
Come
our
on, Ursa,
society.
use your heat vision.
I think a real failing in our society is that our laser tag doesn't yet have like laser looking lasers. Like I want to feel like I'm dodging something. I don't just want to occasionally have like on my vest.
I disagree. I think the real failing with our laser tag is that we don't get to actually laser tag against giant robots.
Well, I mean, we don't have giant robots.
But that's the thing. That's a failing. We need them.
I guess. But I'm saying I think what I'm asking for is plausible.
I I don't know. I think what I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
I don't know what just happened, but we spent a lot of time showing it. Oh, the build.
See, I told you the giant tower is a transmorpher.
I don't get it. I don't get why that's fun. Shouldn't he like turn like a bug or something?
Well, it's at least cool because we have a robot that pretended to be something else, even though it was
Think
really
know
obvious.
that it's a transmorpher.
What's that?
I don't think we're supposed to know that it's a transmorpher.
No, I don't think we were either, but I called it like 40 minutes
I might have
ago.
called it if I'd known what it was.
Well, they were all making a big deal out of it, and I was like, that thing's a
That
transmorpher.
transformed into that transmorphed into something.
Yeah.
It turned into a tank. They were saving up all their stuff for the end. What happened to Richter?
Clearly. I don't know. I still can't be sure if I've ever actually seen the man. Or Raphael, either.
I'm telling you, all these people in the background named characters. Inside where? I don't think they.
Yeah, I can't get a sense of where I am in
You know what's
this.
nice about the ending of Star Wars? Okay, there's a turbo exhaust port. It's yay big. Shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah, we know what the mission is.
That old
You know
guy
what the great thing is
said,
about, hey Eric, you know what the great thing about the ending of this movie is?
what?
The fact that it's almost upon us.
I feel like you could have worked a pun in there.
Oh, I wasn't even going for a
I don't
pun.
know what, but I feel like you could have worked a pun in there.
Oh, I apologize. Wow, Eric just gave my joke like a C minus. There's nothing here to critique. We might as well critique each other.
Shh, they're gonna hear you.
No, it's a bioscanner, not a noise scanner.
Oh, I thought that's what he was throwing. I see. Wow, that he threw like a tiny piece of metal, like smaller than a paperclip, and was like, "Oh yeah, it's a bioscanner." I hope he's wrong. I hope that dude walks through and he's completely fine.
Eric, can I ask you a question? Did your subtitles just stop working?
Yep, didn't notice it.
I have I have no subtitles. They just they just got sick of writing the subtitles and quit. So now we won't be able to follow the rest of the 10 minutes of this movie because we can't even read the words on the screen. Wow. They should have said this film warning, this film is partially subtitled.
Oh, flash
I
gordon.
just can't believe that even the subtitles are messed up. Okay, I'm really bothered, and maybe I'm crazy, but I'm really bothered by the fact that the back off shots with like 60 or 80 robots all coming at you at once look better than one. Am I wrong about this?
No. Why does
I
this
feel like
set
they look
look
better.
worse than all of the other sets? Except for that door.
Yeah,
I kind of want a door like that.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, he's gonna go have sex.
No, he's not.
I don't know if you know
Well,
this, but sex scenes are like, for some reason in science fiction, constantly lit in blue. Start looking
oh,
for it.
okay. I see what you mean. No, now that you said that, I instantly get what you're saying. I've never thought about it, but you're right. There's even a lot of that in Enterprise.
What's counting down?
The detox chamber in Enterprise is blue, and they do a lot of obligatory, um, obvious, sexy type scenes there.
Well, the healing chamber at the end of Fifth Element is blue.
Or not detox, a detox decon. Yes, they have a detox chamber. They have this chamber in Enterprise for all the druggy officers.
What
That's where
is
they
he
put
doing? I
T'Pol after
don't
she got
understand.
addicted to Trillium D. I don't know either. I have no idea what's
Are
happening right
they
now.
inside of that? Is that the building they're inside of? What was that face? Did you see that
Oh, I
face?
guess they must have been. Yeah. Yes. That I apologize for saying it like this, but that looked absolutely sexual.
That was no face.
Something was going on there.
Maybe she was the crazy chick we should have been paying attention to.
I guess, man. There's something going on there. What was he doing in the chamber?
I
I
don't.
guess.
It's a
Oh, I think
bioscan.
he must have been interfacing.
Oh, it's a bioscan because he's robotic. Something.
Yes, that's what it is. And so he went and interfaced or something and shut the whole thing down.
It looks like Bible Man's cave. I don't know if you ever watched Bible Man, but
No, but that's hilarious. I still think that set looks terrible.
it's the worst set of the film.
Yeah.
which is not what you want to have with your climax. Is he
No.
going to robot heaven?
It looks like
Oh,
it looks like the control room for the main warehouse for Hostess or something.
Miles Peterson had it all. Wealth, success. In a single moment, he found the Word of God and became Bible Man. Not kidding, that's basically the intro to Bible Man. By the way, Bible Man totally holds up. They have like lots of jokes that are
What?
genuinely funny.
Really?
Yes.
All right, I'll check that at some point. Should I do a superhero rewind on it?
Can't find it.
Oh, I guess I won't
There's
then.
like
Well, how
no
do you know
there's
it
like
holds
no
up?
torrents. Nobody's got them on YouTube. Like unless you're gonna go to a Christian bookstore and pay $30 for the DVD. I found a couple of tapes at Goodwill. That's actually how I rewatched it.
Okay, so see, I told you they're the ones that are married.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know,
I had that figured out.
I don't like much about Sucker Punch because it was an awful film. But wait, is she just flying through what? I don't understand.
Wait, why are the heavens parting? What?
Is this Robot Heaven?
And why is she going there? What is happening now?
As I was saying, I don't like much about Sucker Punch, but at least at the beginning when there's no talking, it's just a montage. I kind of got what was going on. Here at the end where there's no talking, it's a montage. I don't I don't know what's happening.
Wait, so it's all like bright and happy now? So the thing you said earlier about like these sorts of movies, we just expect it to be all dark and there's no light. Now they're saying that it is that kind of movie. And it's
Did
over.
that last shot mean something? Was that
I don't know. I guess the war is over because it was easy to win it.
okay? Um, I'm still waiting for Flash Gordon.
I'm still
Oh,
waiting for the movie to get
oh
started.
man, you see these credits?
Yeah,
Marvel
that
needs to
guy's.
take cues from them and put stuff like this in their credits.
No, they don't. They just have like they just at the end of Captain America, they just have Red Skull and side profile
I'm calling it
riding up
now.
the side.
Nobody gets to the end of this commentary track.
I think you're right. I think we can say anything we wanted to right now,
Can I
and no
swear?
one will be listening. No, just in case,
Oh,
because I want to see the person comment and say, "Oh man, I thought they were gonna swear."
I did too. I was so excited.
Let's see. Let's come up with a couple of words that we want people to type in the comments if they got this far. Mine's gonna. You pick one. I'll pick one. Mine's gonna be smorgasbord. If you got this far, type smorgasbord in the comments.
I'm gonna go with Smite. Type Smite in the comments.
Yeah.
There was the second unit director. No, there wasn't. There was just a second unit. There was no second unit director.
Yeah, they didn't need one. I mean, they only shot this in like a radius of like half a mile, obviously. Well, Eric, I gotta tell you, man, that was underwhelming.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Well, I mean, I expected it to be bad, but I thought it was gonna like hurt my brain bad. It was just like there was nothing to that.
There were pyrotechnicians.
Boy, I apologize. I thought this was gonna be more fun. I actually have sat here and gotten more sober.
I've seen Asylum films. I knew that it wasn't going to be like that, but you really wanted to do it.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen any of these. I mean, I saw one of the Mega Shark movies. I think that's Asylum, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was really bad. That's actually how I know that Asylum movies are not fun bad.
Yeah, but it was more fun to make fun of than this.
Well, maybe that's because we knew what was going on in that.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a really weird picture of that chick.
it
It
is.
looks like she doesn't have a mouth. Um, so yeah, this was not like fun bad.
No, it really
Why
wasn't.
why did people keep asking us to review it?
I don't know.
Could what would have happened had we chosen to watch this to review it?
Well, no one would have listened to us talk about it for an hour and a half.
I wouldn't have talked about it for an hour and a half. I would have been like, there's a bunch of
That's what I
characters.
mean. Yeah, there's a bunch of people we don't know
And those
who they
subtitles never
are,
came
and
back. They left and they stayed gone.
I can't believe these credits are this long.
Hey, this is a passion project, man.
Clearly, can you believe they made a second one?
Yes.
What would happen? Wait, did you say they made a second one?
Yeah. Transmorphers 2,
What
Fall of Man.
could? Oh, that's right. It was a prequel.
Yeah.
Because where could they possibly have gone with that?
Yeah, starring Bruce Boxleitner.
I think it is
and
pretty
of
funny
course that they have the title at the end like it's a franchise that like
it's a big deal or something.
yeah.
Wow. Well, Eric, I'm sorry we did that. But we made the best of it.
It's only 5:30.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening. If
RC
you made it
Cola.
this far, remember, if you made it this far, to either write smorgasbord or smite in the
And someone
comments.
explain to me what RC Cola's royal crown of.
And we'll see you on our next episode of Netflix Roulette, which will not be a commentary. Thanks for listening. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Eric.